am Archangel Michael, and I am here in the love of the One Father, the Creator who is within each of you and within each of the being in the cosmos. Before I start sharing my thoughts with you, please note that you have to use your free will and heart to listen to my messages and only accept those that resonate with your inner heart.
Morning, Sam. Welcome to our channel.
Hello, Amar. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much.
I'm very excited to have you because it's very interesting side of life that you're going to talk about today.
Right. Yes. It's like a different perspective, Yeah.
Yes. So, Sam, you're based in India?
Yes, I live in northeast India in Sikkim.
In Sikkim?
It's a Himalayan region. Yeah, Himalayan region. It's pretty cold right now.
It's near Nepal and close to China, right?
Yes, it's in the bordering. It's a small state between Bhutan, Sikkim, Nepal, then China. It's on the border. And we have the border with China as well. It's called Nathula border.
Wow. And you were born there?
Yes, I was born here.
So life over there right now, you guys are on lockdown too, right?
Yeah, your voice cut out a little bit.
So
Voice.
you guys are on lockdown, like COVID lockdown?
Lockdown. Yeah.
So right now everything is closed. Sorry, my dog is a little excited.
Yeah, he looks very excited. Right.
So you, her name is Kitana.
Kitana, wow.
Kitana, like the
Nice
sword.
name.
So
Okay.
so over there, like everything is closed down, like with this virus.
Right, everything is shut down till the 24th.
And what does what's the government saying? Are they just saying stay home?
Yeah, the government right now, they are, saying complete lockdown. No vehicular movements, no movement of people. 24th till 24th May.
So everybody is very scared then, right? Are the people scared thinking the world is ending?
Yeah. I mean, it does, feel like a little scary because you hear about people dying on a daily. 9 people dying, so I actually don't try to hear that because it feels very bad,
Yes.
But still,
Over here, it felt the same, where people felt the world was ending because back in February it was very bad over here. So everybody thought the world is ending, and they start panicking and buying all the food.
right. We should not do that, That's not the way.
So Sam, people over there, do they speak English? I mean, a lot of people speak English.
Here, people don't speak English. The normal dialect is Nepali. People speak Nepali and Hindi.
And how did you speak English?
I actually, I was to tell you the truth, I was trained in a manner by these beings who wanted to, I feel. I will tell you in a brief manner. Okay, firstly, I finished my education from a school here known as Tashi Namgyal Academy till class 12. Then I started to study via distance education because my mom was alone here.
Okay.
And my college would be really far. And here it's here the roads are not that nice, because it's the mountainous area.
Yes.
And yes, and I got one day, I got this opportunity to work as a copy editor. So as a copy editor for a company, I worked, and during that period, my English skills, it sharpened really nicely, and I used to watch a lot of like, American shows like The Friends.
Yeah.
People here, they watch serials,
Got it.
Hindi serials and Nepali serials. But I was always interested in watching. There is this guy, right? His name is Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Yes. Yes. I'm familiar.
Yeah. I was always watching that. I did not know that I was supposed to, learn English in order to share the message.
Got it.
So indirectly, like training me. My interest was always in watching English programs. I even listened to only English songs.
Interesting.
It's crazy. I don't know why, but I think it's because of this. I felt.
And Sam, do your friends speak English, or do they speak mainly Hindi and the language you speak over there?
If I go outside to my friends, we speak in Nepali.
Got it.
Our conversation is in Nepali. We don't speak in English like we are speaking right now. Okay,
Got
so it's weird. If I start speaking, they will laugh at me because it's not the we speak.
Got it.
Here they speak in.
But your English is very good. Like, it's fantastic.
Really, actually, I am also like, I feel I don't speak really that well, but I don't know.
No.
But I don't know,
It's very good. Very good. Better than my English, and I only speak English.
Wow. Yes, we keep.
So Sam, so your journey. So when your journey began on what you do, and we're going to get into that. So I know you were into street magic.
Yes, I did street magic for 10 years. Last 10 years. I started performing magic when I was in school in class 9. I always wanted to become like Dynamo and Chris Angel. And then one day I learned to hypnotize also.
Oh.
I learned yes. So I actually bought a course on hypnosis.
Wow.
By Igor Ledachowski. He's a hypnotist.
Okay.
His course trained me on how to hypnotize people. So I even tried that, and it worked on other people, right?
Wow.
And so I was able to make people forget numbers. And whenever they're counting their finger 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of saying 5, they would say 6.
Wow.
And I was able, stuck their hand on the head like this. They were not able to unglue during the hypnotic state. Yes.
Wow.
I was able to do that, right? And it worked.
So this creates a fantasy like where you can actually want to learn more, right? So it makes you hungry to have a desire, right?
Yeah, it's very, it's very, very interesting, this world of magic and hypnosis. Because if I hadn't got into this, I would not be channeling, I think,
I agree.
It's a step in process, yeah. Because through magic, I discovered hypnosis, right? And through hypnosis, I, accidentally turned into a channeler, I never, in my wildest dream.
So now how do you get to the next step? So now you've learned hypnosis and
Right.
you're now practicing. So do you now test this on yourself? I presume you test this on yourself because I knew you were doing some self-hypnosis too, right?
It's right, yeah, self-hypnosis, yes.
So one day you go into a hypnosis state, and what happens?
And then, my mom said that I started talking, okay? I was not aware. So during hypnosis, you're like, I listen to hypnosis tape to just relax and, empty the mind. It was my habit. And, the past year was complete lockdown because of the virus.
Yes.
I guess the same was over there in
Yes.
America, right?
Yes.
So the same thing happened here. So during the daytime, I used to spend my time, to relax. I used to listen to this tape by this same hypnotist known as Igor. His hypnosis tape, I used to listen daily. And then my mom said that I was talking. Okay. So yeah.
So did she smack you once saying wake up, get out of it? Because it's very scary, I would have thought, right, for her?
Yeah, when I was talking, right, my mom actually waited. my mom actually waited to see what was going on. Okay, and then after some time, I stopped. So after some time, after half an hour, it was like a dream. I just woke up normally,
Yeah.
and then my mom told me that you were talking like you were talking in a dream. Many people, they talk in dream.
What were you saying at that moment? Did she tell you what you were saying?
My mom doesn't know English.
Oh, okay.
That's the crazy thing. My mom only knows. So the things that I'm doing here, my mom doesn't understand anything.
Wow.
That's the crazy part.
So when
She doesn't know.
so when she's looking at you and she's seeing you do this, what's she thinking?
I think she was like freaked out, because she told me that I should like at least go to the doctor. Then I went to the doctor, and the doctor, he asked me. I remember this. Okay, the doctor asked me, so what is happening to you? Tell me. He said, right. Then I told him, sir, actually, I am I am talking on my own when I am or when I'm about to sleep, and I am speaking some words I said, and the doctor said, okay, so this is common for people who suffer from psychosis or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gave me a prescription for psychosis. I even have that prescription. But I then later, one day I thought that I should record what I was saying. So I then the next time I told my mom I have one GoPro, so my mom can at least press the GoPro. She can press it's very easy. So I told her to do that, and then I listened to the message, and it was like English. That the being is talking.
And how old were you when this was happening?
This actually happened around 6 to 7 months ago.
Okay, so this is very new then.
Brand new, yeah. Recently in 2020's new discovery for me.
Got it.
2020.
So the words that are coming out this is now only happening while you're in your trance state, right?
Yes. In the trance state it happens.
Got it.
Not in my wake state. I cannot. There are many channelers like they have like immense ability. I respect them who can channel like this. I don't. They're amazing, but I cannot do that. I don't have that ability. It only comes from trance.
And it's weird because when I've had this experience, normally I just like feel like saying something. Like I have a urge to say, hey, the person says, don't go down the street. Don't do this. He misses you or something. I have an urge when I'm doing it. I have a very big urge. It's very different. That's why like the trance state, normally with trance state, I get messages, but I've never been able to speak.
Wow, okay, that's amazing. You are very close.
Yeah, that's why I find it very fascinating. What you're doing is amazing, and the way you're bringing it is amazing to me. It's very amazing. It's a gift for people.
Yeah, I think you are very close. You may someday, be a channel. I don't know.
So Sam, so now you learned this in the last 7 months, and you record yourself, and then where does the urge come? So the information that comes, how do you receive this information? Like, how do you, like the stuff you're hearing, how does this make you feel? Like hearing something, because what was your beliefs before? What was your beliefs before? Maybe we start there.
Yeah, before actually, like, I hadn't, done so much research on channeling. Before this, I was only into magic, okay? I only used to watch magic shows, hypnosis shows. I used to watch, there was this guy, Darren Brown, from London. He used to do hypnosis. I was into all of that stuff, okay? I was vastly into that stuff. And I didn't like focus on channeling. I didn't know it existed. In 2020, at the end, but before that, I had heard about someone known as Bashar or something like that, okay? There was a chapter, Bashar, yeah. I had heard, but I didn't know that this is how it works. So, I was, actually the thing is, the information that I get, I don't even remember anything. So if you ask me right now, if you ask me about the channeling of Atlantis, I don't remember because it's not from me.
Yes.
I just, I have to see the session again to actually hear what they are saying.
Yes.
And I thought it was really weird in the beginning, And that is the reason why in the beginning when I posted my videos, I didn't post the sleeping part.
Good.
I thought people would think I am crazy.
Yeah.
And here in India, people are really like, they believe in this like black magic, possession.
Yes.
They're old school, okay? They are not like open-minded as in the Americas and other places. And so I felt weird not to post the original videos. So I used to only post the audio. And the first video I posted actually blew up. I posted the video and I remember, okay, I wake up in the morning and it has got like 200,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I read the comments and people are saying, you sound like an alien or something like that, okay? And actually it actually was an alien talking. So you can see if you go, there is, many of my old videos, they have been taken down because of the background. There was space background I had here previously. Yeah, they have been taken down, but there is one video wherein you can still find those comments. People saying that you sound like an alien and stuff like that. Okay, it is known as the Arcturian Collective. Message from Arcturian Collective. It's one of the previous messages.
Yes.
Right.
So when you're so the stuff that you're hearing from your old beliefs, because obviously being raised where you are, it's a very ritual place, a lot of rituals.
Ritualistic conservative society.
Yes. So now with what you're hearing versus what the rituals are, is there a conflict in your mind?
Actually, I have never been focused on only one religion, even though I am a Hindu.
Yeah.
I was born a Hindu. My mother, father, they are all Hindu. But I always had an open mind.
Yes.
To respect all religions, because I thought like the teachings of Buddha.
Yes.
Yes, they are amazing. So I like teachings of some other teachers as well, like Jesus.
Yep.
I love his teachings as well. Yeah. So I never had that kind of attitude of only having one like religion as my mindset, and I was open to this thing. But this was actually different than religion, and this was like something. I mean, what can I say? This is it's.
Yeah, the spiritual and religion are very different from each other.
Right, it's different. It's different. It's not about religion.
Yeah, because people find it some people don't know how to tell the difference between religion and spirituality.
Right. Yes. But this is, I think, spirituality.
But so now, so in your mind now of hearing some of this stuff, like, are you thinking even in yourself, like, wow, this is not normal. Like, this is way out there. Was it hard for you to believe, or it resonated with you immediately?
In the beginning, I felt I discovered this in around October. Okay. And for the gap of 2 months, I posted my video only at around December 31st or something like that. So for the 2 months, I just tested it out. What is this going on, right? So I had to test it out a little bit, and I realized that if I have a question, and whenever I go to trance with that question in mind, they would answer, and I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. And they actually helped me also solve a personal situation I had. So I thought about the question, and I told my mom to record, and I had the answer, and it was crazy.
Yes.
That's how the process happened.
So the first thing, so one thing I love that you say in the beginning of your videos is it has to resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, we have free will to choose, believe or not believe. There's no wrong, there's no right. It's just choose what connects with you, which I think is very valuable. Because people think, no, it's just have an open mind, right?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
So
that's what deep.
So the first being that came through, who was the first one?
Actually, the first one I don't remember. The first time,
Okay.
I don't have the recording or anything of that. Then after that, I think the second or third time, it was my higher self.
Okay.
Speaking in the beginning, and then later on, new beings they came in, okay, like Ra, and I used to get this being known as Metatron.
Yes.
And then at one point I felt like I should try to contact with some beings. I researched a lot. I was so free. I researched a lot into channeling, and I found that there was something known as the Ra contact, which happened in 1987, almost similar kind of. But they actually wanted to contact Ra. I didn't want it to. It accidentally happened to me, and yeah.
So back what you're talking about is the law of one, right? So back in 1980 or 1990, I think there was 3 scientists who were recording this information in the US, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Right. So this happened, yeah. So I found out that information, and then I found out other channelers out there. There are so many channelers right now. There is one Pleiadian channeler known as Bracha Goldsmith. I don't know if you watch her or not. Pleiadian channelers. Yeah. So after watching them.
Yep. I can hear you, Sam.
Yeah, there is a time limit. Something is coming.
Okay. The time limit?
Yeah.
If it disconnects, we can reconnect after again.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So that's how I got the idea of trying to connect with different beings, and if they existed, they would if I match the vibration, they would come through.
So when you're speaking to these beings, or the first one that's coming through, when they're getting you, so you said your higher self was in the beginning, right? It was your higher self.
Good.
And what did you feel? Yes. What was your higher self trying to tell you? What were you trying to learn from your higher self?
Actually, I had faced one problem, in my life regarding relationship. It's actually kind of private thing.
Oh.
I wanted to know what I could do in that situation.
Yes.
And I was thinking a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Regarding the girlfriend thing, it's actually related to that.
There's lots of girlfriend problems.
And then I got a suggestion. And then it worked.
So, did you think that suggestion was your own brain thinking, or did you think, wow, a message came into me? Because it's very hard to decipher yourself and what you're given.
Yes. Actually, that is a good question, because if it had come from a brain, then I should not have had the question in the first place.
Yes.
If I already knew the answer, then I should not have had the question to ask in the first place. Okay, so it didn't come from me. It didn't come from me because I didn't know what to do. I was confused. So I got guidance from my higher self, who gave me a suggestion to do something, and it worked out nicely.
So when do you take it to the next level then? Because there's normal channelers who are going to people who have passed away, and then you have yours is very astral.
Yeah, I actually I have never tried channeling even my father, he died in back in 2009, I think 9 or 7. He died. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried to contact him.
Got it.
Because I don't know. Okay, because it may be dangerous for my own protection. Because you never know who comes in.
So now you're getting this information coming through to you. So you're channeling, and you have Ra coming. You're having Asta coming. Michael's coming. You have all these people coming in. With this information. Yeah. Now, your desire inside is to share the message to the world. Is that your desire?
I actually, in the beginning, I just wanted to share the message because, I had read in the Law of One during my research time. I had read in that book, okay?
Yep.
Which I found that it was written, if you could just share it with one person, this information, it would be enough. Service to the one creator or something like that. It is written in there. Okay, so I felt like my channel was based on magic at that time. At that time, my channel had around 15,000 subscribers who used to watch my magic videos always. So suddenly I switched and then post that video, obviously people will think, it will not work because my channel is a magic, channeling is different stuff, right? But I don't know what happened, people just resonated or something like that. It just blew up, and that's what started me here. And I started.
So Sam, when you're doing this, are you scared? Like, I know you use protection and you use the water and you use the love that goes through, but are you sometimes scared, or is your mum scared too for you?
My mom, in the beginning, she said, not to do this.
Okay.
She said not to do this because, in my house, I live with my mom only.
Yes.
Only with my mom. So if something happens, then,
Yes.
she has no idea. But, even for that, I asked the question, how do I protect myself? And they gave the answer of using the chalice of water and the love light energies, which actually has worked fantastic till now. I think the water thing, it is scientifically proven to work. There is one doctor, yeah.
So you're saying the energy passes through the water and cleanses and comes into your body?
No. Actually, when I focus the love light energies on the water, the quality of the water changes. So if I drink it, the water will immediately protect me.
Got it.
That's what I am trying to say. And I put in my different parts of my body
Yes.
before I channel, so that that's what they said to me in the beginning. So that's what I have been following.
Do you believe
And sometimes
Sorry, go ahead, Sam.
yeah, sometimes whenever I'm trying to connect with Archangel Michael, I'm not able to maintain the connection sometimes. Okay, so at that point, I have to place some religious book, which I believe
Yes.
they have said. So I place a Hindu book or a Bible or anything like that, and it works.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
And have you ever felt, I know that in one of your videos you felt that you had something negative come through, and do you feel like this was trying to stop you passing the message, or do you feel like this is something, seeing the energy that's coming through you and being attracted to you?
I think when you are channeling, there is a high chance that a negative being can come through. There is high chance because you are acting as a vessel.
Yes.
And because of the free will, because there is free will, both the negative and the positive, they can have the accurate influence, and they can come through. But I found out that if the negative come, they will not let go of the physical vehicle, which is me.
Yes.
So in essence, they possession, and possession. There are a lot of stories of possession. It happens a lot in my area,
Yeah.
where some demons they possess, and the girls are shouting, and
Yeah.
whole week, the girl is possessed by the demon and stuff like that. It recently happened in my area as well, 1 or 2 years ago, and that is the danger.
Wow.
So I have to be careful of protecting myself by doing the rituals that they have given me, so that I make sure that I don't get made hostage by the negative beings.
Got it.
That's
So Sam, with this information, with these guys coming through and it being extraterrestrial or astral, or I'm not sure how do you normally say it? What do you consider this? Astral or extraterrestrial? What do you consider this?
in the beginning. From the first video, I have written extraterrestrial communication.
Okay.
I don't know. I have written that. So maybe it is extra. I don't know. I just wrote it. I never thought about it. I just made a playlist.
Yeah.
Named as extraterrestrial communication, and it's still the same playlist. So I think it is extraterrestrial because I naturally.
So with it being extraterrestrial and it being the next level of obviously death, people of death, people of extraterrestrial, with this stuff that you're doing, you resonated to this, right? So this automatically resonated with you, where you say, man, this is so, I believe it 100% immediately, or are you questioning yourself in your own mind?
Actually, whenever I channel, right? Whenever I channel, okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, fine. The net was lagging. Okay. Yeah. So whenever I channel, mostly I listen to it once after I channel, and then I don't listen to it again. I just like share it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they always say, only accept what resonates.
Yes.
So I think, there is no problem of sharing that to people, because if they resonate, they will accept it. Otherwise, they will leave it. So my job is just to like share the message to the people, and I think, it will help a lot of people, and it has helped many people. I see in the comment section, they said it helped them from, like they were depressed and they now listen to my videos. It helped them a lot. Or, I think, the main thing is that from my videos, I believe, okay, like people get a sense that there is so much to this life. We are not just here, we are not just like a single entity, doing, living a life, and then after that, nothing is there. It's not like that, we are in a spiritual evolution,
yes.
and there is a whole cosmic family out there who is, who wants us, who wants us to ascend and stuff like that. So we are not alone. So I think people get the sense of we are not alone from my videos. I also got the sense, and I think that's the most important, I believe, to at least, share to people the sense that we are not alone,
Yes.
The universe is so big, and, there are other beings, like even advanced beings.
So that's the biggest message that you feel like you've learned from this is we are not alone and we have other beings who are watching out for us.
That's the biggest, yes, that is the biggest, I feel, personally. And that is the reason why I have shared the messages. Even though, some people may not resonate with some of the messages I receive, but at least they will get a sense that, there is something deeper than
yes.
our life.
Yes.
There is a deep meaning for our life. The reason why we are here, there is, a cosmic plan for all this. There is something deeper, and people will ponder inside their own self, I believe. When they listen to my videos, at least they will think, okay, so they will look inside. I think that's the most important thing for me, to share the message, at least to give them the opportunity to look inside their own self.
Yes.
And find it within.
Because I think that it's very hard navigating the world, and this is why I had began with my news, which is capitalism versus spiritualism. The money forces you to do something, and then you say, I need more. And then the spiritualism says, okay, well, everything is nothing. And now they fight each other in the middle. And it's the balance of how do you navigate both of these. So it's interesting that you've come with a very different side of this, of showing people that there is something bigger and there is something that's out there that's watching us and trying to guide us. And I think that that's an extremely important message. So I think
yeah, that's the most important, I believe.
So with some of the stuff that you've learned, like, I've heard many of your videos, but other stuff that you've said, about the sun and the moon, and it's about when the light comes and, go towards the sun and not the moon, because of the Orions who created the soul trapper inside the moon. So there's two lights. So these messages, you tell your friends and family, hey, you tell these messages to your friends and family, right?
Yeah, I told this to my mom immediately, after that, and I, my friends, normally they don't watch my channel. My friends who are here,
yes,
they are not interested in quality. They are interested in like comedy,
yes,
and making funny videos and stuff like that. So they don't watch this, but at least I, give them the opportunity to share it once. Maybe.
Does it make you feel very different from even your friends because they're on a different path and you realize the path that they're on is not similar to yours?
I feel so different, even in the place I live, right? I feel so different. I mean, people, some people, they watch my channel and they ask me, it's weird, they say, what is that? That is so crazy, it's weird. They say, because they don't understand, it's a different thing. And for those who understand, it's a totally different thing.
Yes.
Maybe they are ready. Maybe, maybe people have to be ready.
Yes.
To be the spiritual path, I believe. And not everyone is ready, they will eventually be ready at the time. When the time comes.
It's interesting you say that, because with me, my story was my wife had passed away I was the guy who wanted to make money, business guy, make money, and that's what my focus was. And then I was looking for answers, and the answers that I was trying to find were very different than the answers I was looking for. But people could not resonate with this. And that's why sometimes, it's very hard to talk about this stuff because people don't understand or believe what I would believe. And that's fine, and there's nothing wrong with this.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And the thing is, always, I always say that, you can believe whatever you want to believe, but spirituality is not related to religion or anything, anything like dogma or something like that. It's open to anyone.
Yes.
And I believe, I think that's the most important thing about spirituality we have. It's open.
Yes. So Sam, with what you're doing now, so your plans, do you plan to take this further? Do you plan to, create a center to teach? Are you planning, what's your plans for the future? As it go to school, be a normal guy? And happy birthday for yesterday.
Yeah, thank you for that. Actually, I have no plans right now.
Just letting the...
because this, right.
Oh, so you're just letting...
Yeah, because,
Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, I'm just letting the beings, decide what they want to do. As long as I get the messages, I will share them to the people, and as long as I have queries to ask, and as long as I have the contact, I will share it on YouTube. And I have no plans because I don't have any plans of anything in this regard. Actually, I'm just just like letting it be. What happens, I don't know, because I didn't do this. I didn't plan this. In the beginning.
And it's funny because I also, what you're saying, I believe in the same thing. I just go day by day. And if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. If it's supposed to happen, it's going to happen.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Same kind of thing.
I think that's the problem with humans, where we want to know, I want to have this tomorrow and I want to do this the next day and I need to plan my vacation, do this, and I'm going to wear this, change this, try this. That's us. That's humans, which is like creating so much illusion around us or so much obstacles around us.
Right. They are controlling themselves from the good things that are coming.
Yes, I agree.
Because you never know, you will reach your even better than what you have wanted.
Yes.
You never know. That's what I believe. Accidents, I feel.
Yes. I always think of us like receivers, like a cell phone. We're receivers because sometimes like things just pop into our heads while we're traveling down the street. And we go onto the right side of the road, the right time, meet the right guy, get the right job, write this. Everything happens for the right reason. Whether it's good or whether it's bad, it's for the right reason. We just don't understand it.
Yeah, many a times, I have, during channeling, I have found that, it's because of the soul contracts we have. So many of the events, they happen because of, we have previously made before incarnating on earth. Yeah, many of the, sometimes, have you felt like, you repeatedly meet the same person and after meeting multiple times, you begin to talk?
Yes.
Yeah, those events, those kind of events, they are, during my channel sessions, I found out that those kind of events are in place because there is a soul contract for a certain thing. So you will get multiple opportunities with the person or same kind of situation you will encounter.
Yes.
Unless you learn the lesson.
Yeah. It's funny, I found the other day that I went to somebody's wedding. There was somebody who was here almost 14 years ago, and I was at his wedding. I didn't even know I was at his wedding. I thought I was at somebody else's wedding, but it was this guy's wedding 14 years ago, so all of a sudden we become friends. It's very magical.
Yes, same kind of stuff.
Yes. Sam, I thank you very much for your time. I know it's getting late over there too, and it's very early over here. And I want to thank you very much. And when you do come to the US, I'm going to take you to a Chris Angel show.
Okay, wow, thank you so much.
Just make sure, head to LA.
Okay. All right. I already have your So yeah.
Yeah, no,
Please stay in touch.
stay in touch, and I look forward to this. You know, I'm a watcher. We're gonna put your details for your channel so everyone gets to see it. And you know, I love what you do. Look forward to when you come to America. I think we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, Sam, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much for doing this, and I look forward to watching. And I'm gonna stay in touch regardless. I think there's more. There's more to me and you that meets the eye.
Right. Yeah, there is something.
Yeah.
Something more. Yeah.
Thank you, Sam. I will.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I will speak to you.
Thank you so much.
Speak to you soon.
Okay. Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Okay. Bye. Okay.
I be killing loopers, then I'm a criminal. Just an ego chip or nothing to subliminal. They can call me cocky, but no, I'm original. If they really wanna get it, they can come and get it. I be serving scoops, off all my loops, If you're watching Swiss Beatbox, just hit the replay. I be serving scoops, off all my tunes, I'm just tripping on this beat. What the fuck about a feed, By the way, I still do this for the show.